tag, hypeman, and hula hoop. Today, we're going to look at 3 fun, unique ways to do rock, paper, scissors. All right. Hey, my name is Eric with a K, and I am the host of the Practical Youth Ministry Tips podcast. If you've been around for a while, you notice it looks a little bare on the wall. Just finished painting and put that back up. I think that might actually come down, but I'm going to do some new stuff on the wall. So that'll be coming in the very, very near future. Anyhow, I've seen a couple of different ways to do rock, paper, scissors. I've experienced a couple of these different ways, and I thought it'd be really fun to walk you through. I did this with our students who are up at camp today, did this with them, and I just had a blast walking through each of these games. So here's the first one. The first one is tag. Now, maybe you've done that like ladies, hunters, bears, or giants, wizards, elves, where you have 2 teams. This is also actually a different twist on it, but 2 teams. They decide, are you going to be giants, wizards, or elves? And it's the same thing, rock, paper, scissors. Each team chooses, they're all going to do the same thing. So with rock, paper, scissors, this team over here chooses, let's say they choose rock. And this team over here, let's say they choose paper. Then they face each other. The caller says rock, paper, scissors, and everybody at the same time shoots. And then those with paper are chasing after the ones with rock. If they get tagged before they get back past their line or to the wall or whatever, they now join their team and the team becomes a little bit bigger. Then same thing. Everybody lines up, rock, paper, scissors, shoot, on shoot. Whoever wins chases after them. I recommend you have 2 ready to go, because if they tie, you go to your second one. And instead of having to separate and redo it all over again and kind of wasting time, if you will. But that's super fun. Let's take a look at this one in action. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. So that's the tag version. All right. Next, we're going to go to the hype man. You know what a hype man is? Someone who is there to cheer you on. The person who makes you feel like, yeah, you're the best. They're in your corner. They're hyping you up. They're going, they're coming and chanting, all that stuff.
I'll be your hype man. We're going to start it out like this. True what you got for me?
That's what hype man, rock, paper, scissors is. Everybody breaks into, just like you would normally do rock, paper, scissors with your whole group, everybody gets a partner. And then you as the caller shouts it out, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Whoever loses now becomes the hype man of the person who wins. Hype person, if you will, right? They now get behind, and then the 2 winners find each other, and they play each other. So when they're standing there, so let's say Michael won and Trevor lost. Trevor gets behind Michael, and Trevor's like, Michael, Michael, Michael. And just cheering him on. You got this, you got this, you got this. Then the 2 that are now 2 winners that are playing each other, the loser, the person that was his or her hype man now joins in this person. So now there's 3 hype men that are cheering on for this winner. And until you have 2 final players. And should be, if it works out correctly, should be half the group is on one person's hype man, the other half is the other person's hype man. And it's just cheers, it's loud, it's super fun. Goes pretty quick. You can do several rounds of it. The winner, you just have everybody go crazy. It's awesome. Let's take a look at that one in action. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Here we go. Hype, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Noise, hype, hype, hype. Corner. Yeah! Back. Okay, the last one is hula hoops. Now, I didn't have hula hoops at the camp. They were doing the blindfold Battleship, maybe we'll talk about that sometime, but they had created these PVC pipes that were like different sizes. So I got the one that had the 5 squares in it. So, but I would do this with hula hoops laying on the ground. It's probably easier for most people, especially if you have your kids ministry typically will have some hula hoops. But you lay the hula hoops out, you split into 2 different teams, and the object is they'll hop. I tell them you can't walk or run. You have to hop between each one. Then when you meet, you do rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Whoever loses has to run to the back of their line. And then the person who wins now hops forward into the other team's territory until the next person in their side hops and meets them. Now wherever they are, they do rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Again, if that team loses, now this team advances until somebody else, and they try to get that person across the line, and then they get a point or 1,000 points or 10,000 points till the next person. You just keep doing it, and the object is to get people across the line. Now, it could be that they come up into the middle, this guy loses, this girl wins, goes to the back, she moves advanced person here. Now they win, she has to go back and hop. So it can take some time, but ultimately, like, you can play it where you have just one. All you need to do is get one person across the line. Sometimes, like, these are the kind of games like you call it, you call an audible. Like if it's taking too long, it's just getting one person across the line. It probably will take, depending on your size of your group, it'll probably take a longer time to get everybody because there's so much back and forth, but it's pretty intense. Let's take a look at this in play. Go!
Go. Check this ground. It's sacred. Go.
Run! Get out of the way, Damien!
Dang it.
Wait, what are the things?
High five!
Go!
Okay! All right! Good job! Now, I loved all 3 versions of this. They were super fun. And this is like almost all of them are like no prep, right? Except for the hula hoop one. You have a little prep, but that's just tossing a bunch of hula hoops out. As many as you can, I think. And even put them in like snaking, so it's not a direct line. They're all no prep or low prep. They're pretty easy to do. They're easy to explain, and which is key. By the way, I have written an ebook and a companion audiobook I would love to give you for free if you haven't picked it up yet. Okay? Both the ebook and the companion audiobook, the book is called Games. And in there's reasons why I think we should be doing games in youth ministry. There's a whole bunch of low prep and no prep games given you with all of the instructions, and then 15 best practices for running games that will make you a game master, or your volunteer student who's running your games. They will crush it if you follow these 15 best practices. I'm telling you, it's super helpful. Will make you an incredible game leader. So grab that. The download is in the link in the description below. And if this was helpful, would you share it with somebody? I'd love for you to just toss it to somebody else. Click the share button, text it, however you want to do it. That would be really great. And if you wanna follow and subscribe, click the bell button to get reminded. We put a video of these up every single week. Trying to do some shorts as well. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching this week. Have an awesome week. Catch you next time. See ya.